get a money, get a deposit for hype. They say, hype. Look here, I get a deposit for you. And I have it here. You don't have to worry. I'm going to my pocket and take it and say, yo, this is 50,000. Put it in your pocket and don't make nobody see because there are a lot of beggars around here. Hype, go and check the money. Where you check it for? I give you 50,000. Why you checking it? Yeah. Put it in your pocket because too much beggars here. But I depend 1, 2, 3, 4. So me go and say. But if you count it again, get 45.
Yo, listen. What?
If you put it in your pocket, if you check it, it's gonna be 45.
Yo,
and have a good explanation, you know.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, we spoke about 18 months ago, but we didn't really get to sit down and hold a proper reason. But now he's back and he even won an award, the Rugadat 14K Gold Mic Award. He's a first recipient, but we're going to talk about all that, his acting and all of that good stuff right now. You know, we have in the building today, we have the one and only Professor Nuts in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Oh, yes, man, it's a pleasure to be here. You understand me? Boy, what's going on? A lot of things going on. Yeah. You understand me? And I have to say to myself, where is God? You don't question God, but you have to ask, where is He at this time of need? Because there is so much things going on. Most, it's like it's hard to fathom or comprehend what's going on. Yeah, man. But we are in another world by ourselves. We are in the music world now. Yeah. So let's talk about the music world.
Yeah. We'll talk about some of that world too because we live in a real world. Yeah. We'll talk about the music now before we even get into that world.
Get into the other world.
You understand that?
Yes.
Rockford, your original Rockford man, East Kingston.
East Kingston.
What was it like growing up in Rockford back then?
Well, no, you see the 80s coming up in Rockford. From just the 70s coming to the 80s in Rockford. It's like a blessing in disguise, them time there, because it was time to be, even though little violence may be going on them time, it wasn't that prevalent as what's going on now. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like everywhere turn garrison. You understand me? And you can't deny or back from that. Every little area in Kingston City becomes a garrison here, and then now the new millennium youth them get up with this gang thing, this one control. Sometimes all 40 little lane to include road and little where is in, and each lane have a leader or a gang. No, that is just mashing up the whole lifestyle of the era. Mm-hmm. Now, in the 80s, we never have no gang business. It was just all one fold and everybody just live together happy. Remember, we used to go well to theater. Remember them theater days? Yeah. And that alone can make you know. When you go theater, go watch 3 shows, you can come out at the theater after 4 o'clock. Because when they have 3 shows, 3 movies.
Back
to back. And you watch it. All 3, 4 o'clock, the theater, and you go home in peace.
No problems.
You know, if you have things in a gang and a this and a boy go hit up on a corner. No. All you think ban is the little Sunday, Monday. Mm-hmm. Because Sunday night was the movie and it's going into Sunday morning, you just wonder if anybody eat after a little bit where you left. Oh. Talk, you know.
Yeah. So it was more of a smooth thing. It was more of a community back then.
Community back then. Yeah, man. Now it's garrison. Mm-hmm.
Did you grow up with any brothers or sisters back then in the house?
Yes, man. I grew up with my brother and my sister. Mm-hmm. You know, blood brother. I have half brothers and sisters, but they are scattered far and wide. Mm-hmm. Now, the blood brother and sister, which is my brother Mikey and my sister Cutie, she's now in Boston. Mm-hmm. I grew up with them. So, it's like 3 days hard way when we hit the road, Yeah. Them time that my sister come in like tomboy, Yeah, man. That was Sealick, you know. You know what is a Sealick?
What is it?
A Sealick is a game that we play down at sea. When we go to the sea, you have Barnet Beach, the outer Rockfort there. Yeah, you have Gunboat and all them beaches. But we usually go down one named Sigani. That is right after Windward, we're going down by the sea. Windward, Pembroke there. Anyway, when we start that game, you know, you have to come play, see, you have to come dive, then when people you want to feel something knocking your head back, so, and his foot does come out of the water because we spin under the water and lift up the foot and go blow like a replay, one of them. Yeah. And my sister was great on it. All of a sudden, you just see one woman foot just slapping her head back out. But where the heck did that came from?
Yeah.
You know? So we usually enjoy ourselves in our days, you know? With growing up days. All my sister play marble and karate, like, boy, you know, kicking her nose, boots it up your nose, fat for months.
Because remember, it's two boys and her one as a girl, so then she just joined in as the boys.
I like a boy.
Yeah.
But, you know, she grew up to be a girl still, you know, but she was like a tomboy because she had two brothers pairing with, so, yeah.
You have to rough.
Yeah, sometimes you stand up and you say, well, my sister, we're cute. Coconut tree that gone up in there, you know, man. Yeah, so it was nice growing up with my brother and sister, you know, as blood brother and sister, you know, and we have that bond till now. That bond.
Yeah. And you're the oldest, middle, youngest. Where do you fall?
I'm the younger one out of the both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, Mikey is the older one. Cutie, I'm 2 years younger than Cutie. So, you know, I'm the little one. Yeah.
And are you the only one that chose to go into entertainment and music, or you're the only one?
Yes. And it's not a choose thing, you know, it's just adapting. Because I took it up as an hobby. You know, like a hobby where show off by your friend. Them. Write 2 lyrics and go, they go, yaga, yaga. You hear the lyrics, and it works, you know, and people always say, oh, I really construct my lyrics and like that. You know, comical. How you do that?
Yeah.
You can look at the tripod and make a joke about the tripod by writing a whole complete story, lyrically, about the tripod. You understand? And I usually do composition a lot in school.
I could tell. I could tell.
I love composition. Composing anything. Them say, all right, them just put a topic on the word, say, compose something about that. And ABC to me. Bam, bam, bam.
It was almost like a natural gift that you had to put these things together.
In writing now, writing lyrics, it come like ABC when we start writing lyrics. You know, I tell 10 lyrics a day and it come like nothing. But writing 10 lyrics a day, you know, you have to be very conscious because some of them now might turn out to be just water. You just write and it'll come like water. But wash away. No. Writing 10 lyrics a day, you have to sit down and concentrate because each lyrics must be better than the one before. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything you have to construct the joke, the lyric, the rhymes, the metaphors, you have to know what you're doing.
And
So-
did you know that that's how you'd have to construct a song from the beginning, or this is something you learned along the way?
I think I learned it along the way. Not something that from the beginning you just know. No. Remember, you know, doing the composition in school is different from even writing lyrics because now you have to look at life in general now to write things about your surroundings and, you know, things, experiences that you've been through, whatever. So it's not just something that pops up. Yeah. It's like you have to reminisce back on certain things and then come out with it. Because remember, you know, you paint that picture in your mind from a long time. It dead ain't a lot. But it's you have to get it out through music.
In words, how do I paint this picture that I have in my mind
in
into
words.
words? So then I could put this picture into
Your
mind.
head.
Yeah.
Smart. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because I know before you even got into DJing, your first thing in entertainment was dancing.
Dancing.
Disco nuts.
Disco nut. Well, you can't remember things, you know, man. Where this elephant come from, people? But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted. Dancing, that was my first hobby. And let me tell you, it's something that when I get into dancing, it was about something that alleviate my stress too, because not thinking, you just dance the problems away. Dancing, is something you just go and dance, and you're not thinking about the problems and the woes of life. And you learn a new style and you practice it. That was about dancing, and because of that I became so good in dancing that everybody said, "Boy, nuts, yeah man, you're nuts in this dancing thing." They call me disco nuts. That's how the name come up. Yeah, I'm so nuts in it that they broke up the street dances. Then the DJ came, they numb them, turn around the nuts now, and take off the disco part and put professor because of what I prophesize, things that I say, the jokes, but me say like joke, but I'm serious, man.
Serious joke.
I'm telling serious joke, and believe it or not, it's just alleviating the stress in anyway. Because remember, the dancing is a thing that alleviates stress. Yeah. Then now when the DJ thing come in now, and I embedded that mentally, I realized that it eases more stress than even dancing.
Okay.
Because it's what you're saying. It's what you're telling the people. That's it. The comedy part is what elite, because you laugh off your troubles, but you still have to go meet it around yourself. But at least for the immediate time, now, you forget about that. You listen to Professor and you man, you're not really, your mind, your tentacles not out there, feel out the stresses. Because about 40 I had stress out there,
Yeah.
But at least, for now, it's only one thing your mind upon. Laughing, enjoying yourself, and so that's what I'm here for, to alleviate everybody's stress. And that's why I really I push myself further in this entertainment thing. And believe it or not, it leave an impact on people's life, and in which I didn't know that the amount of respect I get from people out there. No, it's like I know them are give me the flowers. I may not be getting it in money, but the riches is the respect. I am rich in respect, and that's all I wanted.
Is the respect.
The respect.
I get that.
Yeah, man.
How did you go from, where was the transition for you from dancing to now artist? Was there something that happened, or you were always fooling around with lyrics too? Where was that transition for you?
Before I really transit to the DJ thing, even while dancing, from a youth, me usually like rhythms. I like to listen to rhythms. I say, bass was my favorite. When I hear the bass, it's like I can hum a bass that sound identical like a rhythm. Identical. It's a Bammy Man. You ever hear about this guy named Bammy Man? Yeah.
Bammy Man.
Oh, Bammy, yeah. That I was more like a Bammy Man. Them time about doing the rhythm. Yes, that's how I get to understand rhythm, knowing it from the initial stage of putting it in the tempo again. You have to know that tempo. So that's where now I get this encouragement mentally to become a DJ. Then while thinking of the rhythm in mind and that tempo, this guy come up, Rankin Trevor, in which he's a Wellington like me, and I didn't know that he is my cousin.
Rankin Trevor, boss?
Rankin Trevor. Nicodemus is my cousin.
Get out of here.
Nicodemus is Wellington.
Yes.
And we all come from Wellington's district in St. Mary.
Okay, so originally, Rockford, yes, but originally, it's St. Mary. That's the root.
The root of the Wellington.
Yeah.
Wellington district. In St. Mary. That's where my father is from. I never lived there, but my father is from there now. Is Nicodemus' daughter tell me about my father's brother, which is my uncle from Wellington district.
Yeah.
Which is Nicodemus' daddy.
Boss.
And, I would never know that there's that entertainer trend come from a bloodline Because I'm listening to Nicodemus, because Nicodemus coming like my teacher, you know. Not coming, he's like my mentor, my teacher. That's how I started out.
Was it being inspired by
DJing
Nicodemus?
like Nicodemus.
Yeah.
And did not know that Nicodemus was my cousin.
Yeah.
Until that far relative come and tell me, say, this is your uncle, that's Nicodemus' father. The next brother is Rankin Trevor's daddy.
That's that. I didn't know was the family tree right there.
It's a family tree, and I didn't know until maybe about 15 years ago. I didn't know, 15, 20 years ago. I get to find out that's my family tree from my father's side.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah. So Wellingtons, man. Yeah, and they had a label named Marwell from over the US there. Marwell. So it's a Wellington, you know, if you notice all the Nicodemus, not Nicodemus, Rankin Trevor songs were more on a Marwell label. And believe it or not, it's nice to know. So that's where the whole genes come from. So that transition thing, it's like it was there in the genes, but was looking some gateway or some avenue to come out.
It started in the dance. Okay, if you're listening rhythm, you have to rhythm and tempo. That's dancing. But again, it's the activation for music. Where I'm going to start DJing. It was looking to be activated.
So when you see me sit down and rap my head like a madman, it's a rhythm. You know, maybe it's just a studio one rhythm or any other rhythm, but a rhythm just embedded and I rap my head. In the meantime, half of the mind have the rhythm and the other half have the lyrics. So that's how I practice, and I shut my eye and then over and over, being repetitive mentally, listening to the rhythm mentally, and I have to actually listen to rhythm to rehearse a song in my mind.
That's wild. A rhythm and lyrics are in your mind at the exact same time.
And you just lean in and just rock it.
Yeah.
And you just, I'm telling you, that's how I practice. Sit down and just rock. And when you see me go, I bust out a laugh like a madman. Because I rock myself like that and then laugh to myself. And you see that now, you say, so nuts are getting mad. Because you don't know that it's a joke me pop up in my head while rocking, while rehearsing the lyrics mentally. And then me I laugh to myself like madman. You now have different opinions of me. That I'm madding. It is not mad. It's a joke when me just think about a while ago, and if you make me laugh, it's going to make you dead. You're going to go wrong when me... Anytime I expose that lyrics, I relate it to you. You're going to say, oh, that pops up. But...
it's in the brain.
Yeah, pre-meds.
So it was Nicodemus was the one that really drawed you to DJ.
To the DJ part.
But he was more... because obviously you didn't develop your comedic style until later, because Nicodemus was more the cool, more deadly, cool, almost gangster.
Cool, rider,
yes, man.
That's where I started. I was more cool gangster, you know, just DJ straight, Ilangoli. But after a while, an entertainer just jumping at the middle, right between me and Nicodemus. Named Yellow Man. That Yellow Man guy. Believe it or not, you know, man, when that man coming up, it's like Mr. Comedy straight, you know, just looking at the man alone is comedy, you know, man.
Yeah.
And the way him DJ, you know, man, then him go make that mistake and go DJ something that I gravitated to so much. That's how the whole comedy pattern come in. But me a madman for a long time. Me a joke, I'll get punishment for teacher, give me punishment for bus classroom with joking up because.
Okay, so you've always been running the joke. That's just
being this madman.
Yeah.
This joker, typical joker will just say something in the class, just bust and just go get punishment for it. So Yellow Man came in the picture. And then right among the avenue, a Yellow Man just say something. He a DJ, you know, but all of a sudden I hear Yellow Man voice fall. And he did not realize that's what he did. But him just do it, just by performing. And I put it in context and say, that's a pattern. That's a pattern. If you want to get Yellow Man color, and then he's talking about it. Dip yourself in a hot water. I said, Jesus. Look at that. Look at that pale,
yeah,
crony. It's all I will not get them and I cut me say, but I laugh in a while cussing them, but I say, look, cook on you too. But me if I go boil up myself, I get your call. Well, I said, I'm laughing, man, because that was like, oh, one of the best things I've ever heard in a long time, a Yellow Man said. Then I went home and I write my lyrics. And each time I write a paragraph of 8 lines, each 4 bar, each line, each sentence, at the end of it, come to a climax where I drop my voice. So if me a DJ something 1, 2, 3, me drop my voice on the last line. Me DJ 1, 2, 3, then drop my voice on the other last line, which is one whole paragraph, but it have 8 lines, and like it have 2 different stories.
And when you're dropping your voice, that's when you're giving them the punchline.
The climaxity of the lyrics. You know? When you reach that kind, that's where the people are going to dead, you know. And then I found out that it becomes a mental embedded thing in my head that me can use this pattern and provoke people, man.
Yeah.
When I say provoke, I don't mean in a bad way. It can just kick you off like the other, and just drop, poof. So I said, okay. And just for example, when we did use the lyrics, my lecturer said, but Kupan you to boy your turn DJ. Your face fever when old donkey and bray. If my dad did have a face like how Faye once stay, me shave him and teach him for walk back way. So, that, you know. But your DJ hype on the first 3 lines. Yeah, but go on YouTube, boy, you on DJ. Your face fever when old donkey one bray. If my dad did have a face, right there, so. If my dad did, right there, so. You drop the vibe. Have a face like how Faye once stay, me shave him and teach him for walk back. Me said the whole place turn out. No, that is what you call a hot line, a 4-line, a hot old sentence. And that little paragraph there, you just go through each sentence and you just make a story quick. You call it one shot, boom,
God.
4-line, one whole paragraph.
And you knew when you were writing those lyrics that this is going to work.
It have to work.
Yeah.
So that's how I really catch all the practicing writing. So I write a whole complete story. Like I leave the one when I say, be careful of you. You don't notice each time I go through, there is so much joke in other lyrics there. That each time I reach the end of a paragraph, it's a boom.
Yeah. And the people them are waiting because they know what you bring to the table.
Exactly.
We're just waiting because, again, a lot of times when you're in a stage show, yeah, you're jumping and you're moving around.
Right.
But you see, when it comes to somebody like you, we're listening because we know you have to listen good.
Listen
Because when you drop that part there and that part comes in, that's the punchline, and that's what we're on.
I don't mind acting up myself on stage, you know. Going on stage and jump up. But that is very tiring, and I don't like acting myself. You know, like, it's nice for you to do it just now and then, you know, for make the people know so you still can dance and you're active. But sometimes when you just stop and just calm them down and say, all right, listen, and you elaborate. And when it reach a point where the laugh kick in, the tickle bone shuffles, and then, that's it. Running up and down sometimes tired and they don't hear the hell what you're saying. That's why you say I don't like when the music is high.
Yeah. Low.
Yes. I don't like when the music is very high. That is for dancing purpose. Listening purpose, you take it low and elaborate. Yeah. So that's the art of stage show. Enough guys don't understand, say, when you want to connect with the people, you take the rhythm, you put the rhythm behind, and you go forward.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You go forward. Make the rhythm stay behind for a while. You go forward. And then you call back the rhythm when you're ready for it. And them can go high. Then when you reach like all the chorus, right? Not the verse, you know. on the chorus you can call back the rhythm and jump up. Yeah. And then
Everybody is ready for
yeah,
that
and
part.
they just they tell the rhythm, say, step aside a
Yeah.
little now. Let me talk to them now with these verses.
Big right there. Because I know one of your first buzz in music was when Barry G and Wadat came to Rockford.
Rockford, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I think I was telling you about that one time. Yeah, man, that was one of my greatest joy. For know that I could have wake up a whole city of people. I tell you, man, that's one of the best things that. One whole city of people. But the nervousness, man, that was my problem. Because the first mega, what is nervousness?
That's your word, so you explain to me.
Oh, it's the next word. It's the counteraction to nervous. So we call it nerviness.
Nervinous.
Yeah, me very nervinous, man. I am. Anyway, when the nerviness kick in the boss, me I don't know. You see, first when you're gonna approach a crowd, you don't know what to expect. Because then the time the shandy buckle is about enough. And when you do get a slap from a shandy buckle, it's not sweet and dandy shandy. Anyway.
Yeah.
When Barry G started them antics, but no, I'm never here now. Because he started this DJ contest, none of the guys are no good. And that's true. You can hear them that them come up there with a bag of foolishness. And the guys in Rockford know that I am one of the hidden talent that they didn't know, nobody knows about. I'm just like I go in at the bar, punch jukebox and mash up the bar and come out, and they know that I can do it. But me can't do it, because I'm afraid. What? I say, bossy, when the guy them hold me and fling me up there after Barry G, I go down the contest now. I said, no, I'm never hear no good DJ at Rockford, because him said the wise man come from the east. And him never come at Rockford because hear no wise DJ. The man then hold me like a, foul. Fling me up on the flatbed.
You didn't want to go originally.
No, because I'm afraid me then at the crowd I listen to everybody, because I've never faced a crowd. And that's, Lord God, when the man then fling me up there, and then it's like the man them trip, me I go chuck off of the flatbed, and the man then goes, you know that fatherly thing.
You better not.
Better not. So me said, Lord God, me dead now. I have died and come back. Anyway, me walk to Barry G, and him say, okay, let's take this one. What's your name? I said, Disconnect.
Okay, because you were still a dancer at this time here.
Exactly. I was still dancing. Me don't know nothing about no professor. And Disconnect. So what you do? Dance? We are this is the DJ contest. I said, no, Disconnect is my name. Him say, okay, you come to DJ. I say, yes. Him say, okay. All right, we're going to take this one, and then if it's flawed, that's it. Me box, passy. Man, go give me the mic, and me no know, nervousness kill me. Then now, look, then that's the time now I was doing eye contact, because I never know say you was to look over the head of the people. Me I look by everybody individually, and that is killing me.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing the same people and where you know so we cuss out your era people. When me say thousands of people, the whole road black, And bossy, when I hold that mic, I stand up. I don't know any introduction at the time. For sure, you say I'm mediocre to what's going on.
Yeah.
Introduction, where? When they start the rhythm, you're like, all right, then, this one is rare. No introduction. I just stand up, so no, the we just set for coming. Yeah, the we come in, we. Yeah, man, I stand up there, man. I look on the people, I say, Jesus Christ, see Carol there, see Sam there, see I say, Lord God, them people, I don't know what the exception will be. All right, boss. Taxi, tutum. I stand up now with Femi eye them the pan. I don't know if I do. I just jump and I just say, it just pops out of me, right on the bridge. Dokono, dokono, data kamil pudo, dokono, so data kamil. Well, my mother had the bowl, my granny had the basin. Vanilla not no mega, sugar for sweet, no, with a little bit of flour, and a back of raisin. Put it in, I put no pan. You know, I mean, I find out to the crowd a rock. That's it. You see them, so I say, that's the first start. You know? Mix it in a put no pan, put it in a oven, take it out. When they bake, put it down for hot. When they cool and get a knife and then cut it even. When me taste it, do no me affair a lot. Me said, that was it.
Yeah.
And me do it, me just do it. Me just do it when I say now, spontaneously just pops out. That performance thing. Remember, you know, me tell you, say, me hear Yellow Man do this drop voice thing. And when I was up there, spontaneously, because of how me writing my lyrics them now, it just comes out. Because I heard him before, you know, saying that. And me say, and then me come practice on it. And now it pops out. And the people, them appreciate of it. The place turn up, you know, big man. It's the first me I hear gunshot. No. That was one of my first experience where man firing gun in here, bow, 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 bow. Then me dive on the flat bed, out, flat out, wondering if it's war going on. Never know it's gun salute.
Yeah.
Dive flat out, you know. Never know nothing names gun salute.
Yeah.
Bossy, when I see that, when Bargy take the mic from me, I say, wow, where were you all this time? This is what I was looking for. What's your name again? I said, Disco. Do you have more where that came from? You know, to me, coward, you know, and I said, Wally, like that little picnic. You know, Wally.
Yeah.
And he said, let me hear you again. And then that builds my confidence. Knowing that the acceptance is there, the people them accept me.
The people that I remember Barry G was big them time in a boss.
Hello, the man, the Pantapime came. The status was up there for Barry G. And when him is a man praise you like that and give you the thumbs up, you're gone. Now, the people them giving you the thumbs up too. Because I know, you know, when we left with them, still I rock them out there, you know. And while Barry G talking, you can hear the disturbance in the crowd, you know, like everybody else. You know, them are talking and I say, yo, this, you know, we never know Sasco this could have DJ, you know. So you hear the whispering. Builds my confidence right there. Bossy, when I went back out there, it's like, lyrics just start reload in my head. Me don't know which one to do because the topics them just like a jukebox. And him said to the selector, taxi, to-dum, you know, me no want ball out in the studio, you know, so I try to keep my voice on a low key. Then all of a sudden this intro come out. I mean, this one is for the coffee yard girl them. Yeah. That's some girl when I call Liquor Santa. It's some nice girls, you know. But them did this me one time down by a liquor yard, down by Sheraton Road and run me off of the mic and talk about, no, we want to hear Scooby, we don't want to hear you. Them the time me I come with the millennium style in at them time there, you know. But this thing was embedded in them, you know, this Rankin Trevor style, you know, business. You know. And me I come with that new, you hear me do the Dokuno a while ago. But they didn't use that style.
It was too new.
Too new. And I just said, that one after the coffee yard girl, and run me after the mic down this. And I said, taxi, to-tum. And I said, ugly girl, we call them Mughal. See them on the road, they check, say them beautiful. Them face bar tough like my grandfather bull. Here, pan them head, coats like a steel wool. Face bumpy, and them look half full. Some of them can't cook, but them all look belly full. Them would sleep with my dog if them see set in my bowl, room full, all full. You can't get a spoonful, the whole place come. Yo! No, they going to try and get bigger.
Yeah.
Me dive again. And it takes to the wire coming close. Yeah. Yo, the lyrics them was so solidly put together. Barry G go rug him again and take the mic and said, no. Something is wrong. You're so lyrically inclined. You know, feel sweet, right?
Sweet.
You are so lyrically inclined. It's hard to fathom. Where did you get your style from? How did you get your compositions together? You know him talk already when he come with the smoothness and the emphasis of the words, the dot the I's and the cross the T's. Barry Z. Leave him alone. Bossy. The man said, no, I gotta hear one. No, I want to stop this competition, but I cannot because you are so good at what you're doing. Your craft is no. You're gonna be big in the. It's when him tell me that him say you're gonna be one of Jamaica's top class and put it to me to the people and that no make the people them get to say yeah. And then I say all right, I get given a little snippet of what I was supposed to do to win the competition out at Shanty Junction when Aces play up. Remember what happened there and now when Aces play out there because Yellow Man did make me feel so embarrassed that night.
Because you were in the competition first with Yellow Man.
I was trying to get up there to elaborate, to express myself. But right as I was, Yellow Man wants to take about 20 of them out of Rockford, the same problem. They cannot DJ. Yeah. Them can't deliver. And I was the next to up now and I no more I win the competition because the when we having in and as we reach up there, so Yellow Man run way off like dog. Oh no, come off of the stage, man. I know no just can't DJ, no just share me, man. No make DJ thing look like puppy tail, man. It's a walk, man. No move, man. And me stand up. And me I go up to go hold the mic, you know, then me run way, you know. And me draw back and me say, why me? God know why. And me just pint, but me not say it aloud, me just pint and say, I must hold you one day. Yeah, but it's like I promised myself that for hold. I said, I must hold you one day.
One day.
Man. And I went off the stage feeling so embarrassed. I know, right. Yes. And I have that cooped up in me so long. Till when Wadat come with Barry G out this and I say, here the lyrics so me they're going to use, win the competition. Because the confidence built up now, I can introduce things.
You know how to fix things.
So I say, here's a piece of the lyrics that I was supposed to use. And me draw one lyrics I say, Shanty Junction, the place they said I keep, the ice cream place where Norman built up. I say, and then start the taxi again, and I say, no, the opposite to right. We call that wrong. The opposite to we don't know that is strong. But opposite to Nancy, Yellow Man, opposite Sigani Shanty Junction, built in the Lower Mountain View region. Open every night for each and every one. Come see me with me double-decker cream in my hand. And as that done, we gonna go well another one. We're in a Shanty Junction. Everybody start, you know. So hear me now. Me in a one minivan, I come down Mountain View. The site a nice place. Yes, it's pretty right too. A sign on the top that give me the clue. Make me mouth water drop like a when rain a dew. You hear the metaphors from them early days? The sign on the top that give me the clue. Make me mouth water drop like a when rain a dew. That's the metaphors that from these guys use. You know, that's what Kartel. That's how Kartel DJ know. Interlap rhymes with metaphors. I may do that from them telling. Yeah, the sign on the top that give me the clue. Make me mouth water drop like a when rain a dew. Go in at the parlor, read the menu. Couldn't order one cone, me have to buy two. The way the girl around it, me have to say, that we do. It was a girl in the parlor dressed up in a full blue. A cone is something you lick, not to chew. Me say, girl, I make you give me so much. Suppose you're about screw me. And Norman is not a kind man when him ready, you know, man. Because him not give me prayers, you know, man. Norman won the place. And when me say, My girl, I make you give me so much. Suppose your boss screw. She said, lad, me no know true, you just a pass through. And at the first sight, I must say, love you. Me said, they work this turn over boss, man, and never hear someone shouting at me. All police are like that. Blah, 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 blah. That alone, boss, the man and the Rockfort man, them just jump up on the flatbed and say, come here to me. Box football. Lift me up like them champion.
God.
Through the crowd.
That was the night that gave you the ultimate confidence.
That's where I shed all the nervousness. I shred it right there because I was accepted. And did not know that's how and did not know that's how powerful my lyrics were, that it could captivate the mind of so many people and accepted by so many people. I said, no, that means my writing is good.
Yeah.
Then I start from the Nicodemus thing, juggling in and go the riding, and now Yellow Man come in the picture, where I change it to the stage show pattern, where I drop my voice and just elaborate and talk to people. So I found out that this talking to people, normally like come here, tell you, you're a DJ, just normally, I put them in rhythmical order, and the rhyming, pantapa it, metaphors, and just I talk to you, so, and then now the joke at the end, that alone was accepted. And Bossy, oh God, man. From there, everything just started
take off.
An uphill climb.
Was there a local song in Rockfort that you were DJing on before you got to Love Child?
No, me never. You have no special sound. Me tell you, it's a bar. Punch jukebox and DJ.
Yeah.
Now you have like Stereoforce with his Tenga sound. You have some other little sound like Danai Williams had that sound in him. Soul Stylistic and everything. Yes, Stereophonic. But I was not in the clique. That was more a bad man thing, the Rastafari, the Z90 style, the Stereophonic. And to get to DJ and Stereophonic now, you have to fight to get the mic because there was Django, Louis Lepke, and now the
General
whole
Echo,
world. General
Madu.
Yeah, so you have to stand up and go and watch them. But within yourself, you know you can do it. I know if I touch that mic tonight, everybody out there so get flap. As a little bystander looking in and outside looking in at them. But to get to that microphone, you have to go through a war.
That's the problem.
Them now give the mic because I will not look a fool you come from. No. But they don't know what is in your head. Because what them are DJ now is when me override to the millennium. I am more a millennium pattern type of DJ.
Brought it forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
So them, for them rhyme now is like mediocre to where me I come with. I me sit down and write concrete lyrics. That's what holding me till now.
So then how did you get to Love Child then?
Well then, after being in Rockfort, there was one of my friends named One-Away. Anyway, they know One-Away, bless up yourself. One-Away, his father lived in Portmore. So one night him go to this, remember, Love Child, a disco sound, and him go because him could have danced, so he was one of my apprentices them too. So he go around to put Love Child dance and then him start doing like a pop locks and thing there. You understand me? He was more a singer, but him did love the DJ thing. So him hold the mic a Love Child when him start playing the reggae part after the disco and start DJ. And the crowd say yeah. And One-Away go say, if you say yeah for me, supposed to hear my teacher, which is me. But me there we are Rockford.
Yeah.
And he came over and him said, yo, that little sound, man, mash up a little sound on your Love Child, man, one night. And the boss said, would I like to hear you with me so bad? So the other weekend, he had a dance over there. I'm going to go over there with him. But before I started DJ, them did I play the disco. And remember me a disco nut, me, I draw one piece of crowd in a dancing out a road there. That's how
dancing.
That's how I meet my first baby mother. All right?
Yeah.
Now we're not going there, don't even think about it. You are a fascist, you love people business. Yeah. Let me look at you properly. Yes, it's you. See you, man. Yes.
So it was dancing, and then when so you went to go DJ, but you were still in
Yeah,
between
it's still
dancing
yeah,
and
because I know
DJ.
me bad that way.
Yeah.
So they had the Gegre Park dancers, so we form them group, and so I see them they're on the front part of the carport, and bap, 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 bap. I say them boy I can't dance, man. Watch this, I just go out them and I start the fire.
Yeah.
All them have to stop dance and come catch style because remember, tropics with there, Disco Inferno, when time we go to pop, pop on the head, when we drop the head, so, man, and come up back with it, bam. The same dance, you see the Chinaman the way we drop all, and you see, yeah, them thing them here
All
doing,
that,
man.
yeah.
Early out, yeah, man, broke my neck, man, and come back alive, man. Them weird it. And when I done dance and found that big crowd out there, 'cause this new guy, me I go to Portmore, and them said this new guy can dance. I try to be a perfectionist in everything that I do. After me done mash out the place now, them start the fire. Love Child, which is Fat Man, don't make the mistake now. Go tell me, say, me if you go, well, him a go put on a rhythm and him a go test me if me can DJ. Wrong. Just wrong. When him put on dum 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 the Shanghai shake. Dum 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 pa pa da da da. I will tell him to go do that. Yes. When him put on that rhythm, let me try remember the first lyrics where we drop on Love Child was be a trunk soldier man. I am a trunk I am a trunk soldier man. After me just graduate from an institute, me and my brethren them call him Luke. Jump in a camp, figure get recruit. Sight peer youth in my age group. Jump out a cougar me in a tough boot. Jump out a clothes in a come after a suit. Fling women a get big gun for shoot. Shoot off a than me bus a shot off a look. Sight general a come in a pejute. Stand at attention, dash to salute. Commissioner reward we inside we look cute. Dash in a cut a make we jump parachute. They will me just see the crowd just running in the yard, bossy.
Ready.
Because me just hype up the whole of the Shanghai shake a while ago with, and them a say, but no, that little brother that did a dance a while ago. And the lyrics them just half
dancing
lower.
to the DJ.
Yes. And me just a DJ boss. And show Fat Man said, don't ramp with me when it come to a micro F-U-N. A micro, all right, microphone. Me I forgot learn for spelling, Yeah, they're the real spellings, right? Micro F-U-N. Anyway, when I started that night to DJ, there's a church down Augusta Drive near Rehoboth. People was coming from church the Sunday night there, and believe it or not, them go put on them Bible, about 9-10 of them put on them Bible and come back because you see when you're talking positiveness and them hear them kind of no slackness no. If me I go say something out of the way, I carry it across in parables.
You have to dress up the argument.
You dress
have
up
to
the
be
argument.
an artist.
Yes, you don't
Make the
throw
art.
things in people's face. And believe it or not, that's why the people, because them hear me, because me a DJ from about 8:30, right back till about 10 o'clock, in just testing, and the dance room, the liquor sell off before time, the crowd, when they look at a crowd out of the one, I wish little new man bad so. And me just a DJ, there was just a come, just a bam, bam, bam. We could have DJ from 8:30 right back till 5 o'clock the other morning, and still have lyrics left.
Full of lyrics.
Lyrics. And then now, after doing that, we go home, go write music about Portmore. Portmore lyrics now different from the set when we go over there. Can't remember in all them at Portmore, Professor Gampan tour now is 84. Now 83 was before. Me get a bag of money, me not to keep by or. have one girl. Me have to get couple more. Me add them up together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Kartel catch him drift. Them little weird.
Yeah. Style.
The style, when you hear how me deliver the man, Kartel as little Addy, baby Addy. See him stand up at Johnny Yard, the fan. You know, the same man around there with the belt and wait for him, you know. That Kartel guy. Yeah. I'm a virgin man.
Yeah.
I mean, like how him come get the experience of how DJ supposed to go,
and
how we supposed to deliver, and him work on it and become a perfectionist.
And you remember seeing a little Kartel around them
I
time?
don't know. Little, them call him Addy Bantan, one little something so. Used to stand up and listen to me. Them the time they have for one Beanie Man a baby. Him in a Beanie Man category them time there. Addy never even have voice, because voice it sound like peanuts.
Yeah.
No, he's Professor Nut. He's peanut, right, right. And, you know, and him could have DJ, you know, but him never confident himself as Addy Bantan. Because from them early stage, I'm catching practice with writing, you know, very good at composition too. You see him there? Okay. And him do him thing. But you see when you don't start, because I think him DJ upon Love Child already, I mash up the place, you know. Okay. Like Addy Bantan, you there, you know, yeah.
From them time now?
Them time there. I don't know if it's me that give him the mic or whoever, but I know. And because him tell me, say, me give him that. You know, what I call it now, inspires him, inspiration, to start to being what he is now, you know, to the deliveries. So, Bossy, there is so much thing to talk about. If me ever sit down and start tell you about life story, it's not right. You have to have a part 7 of this, part 1.
All right, we're going to, again, because we sat down.
You'll get the rest in the episode.
Yes, but we'll skip through just a couple more things before we even get to the show and stuff.
I don't want done your film in your camera.
Film can't done.
Your film can't done.
So when did your name change from Professor Nuts, from Disco Nuts to Professor Nuts?
After this competition. Right after the competition, the guys, them on the ends up Oliver Road. You know, when they out there, they big me up on them thing there, and we have one named 12 Finger Slice, is a Ras, China, Speedy, the whole of with there, and Colin, I can't remember the name out them. And the man them say, you see you as a slice in the Ras. Him say, you see you. When me see you go on with down a Barry G there, and the type of lyrics where you portray, where you put out, we can't call, you know, disco again, because it's like a transition. You're the pan right now. So we are going to change the disco to professor. I call you prof because you prophesize things. And I say, thank you. I say, yeah, I just tell them thank you, because anything you don't call me, I will accept. And from there, so them start calling me, Professor Note, you know, Professor Note. And I just accept it, because I can't go around it. You can't fight a nickname with them, street name with them give.
Well, that they gave you.
From disco note to Professor Note. So the dancing note to disco, the DJ part now is Professor. So I continue. And that Professor is more, I would say, more potent to the world than my real name, Carl Wellington. If you go anywhere and say Professor Note, everybody will do that. If they say Carl Wellington, they're not looking. Who is that?
Who name so?
Who name Carl Wellington? No. Professor Nuts is a household name where everybody know now. Up to the Prime Minister. Andrew only said, I grew up and hear a tune, you know. You know, me use one of the lyrics and mash up Catherine Iron at the back there where we have a DJ competition. I say, really? That means you owe me some money. Yes, you owe me a revenue. I won't even talk about royalties because you didn't put it out. You owe me some revenues. Right, so I want you to lodge a check in the tax office for me. And then I collect it there, okay? Yo, man, so you see, all these prime ministers, the guys, they call them now the MPs and them things, they grew up on a professional thing because that's what they like. That's what you know, the type of lyrics that I portray, and that's what they love.
That type of energy, that
man,
type
I look at me and say, you see, you make me laugh till my food come out. But if me can make Bush Stewart, the champion come through Bush Stewart knows who me can. And Bush Stewart not like reggae.
Yeah. He doesn't
him
like
him is a jazz person. God bless him soul. Bush Stewart.
Yeah.
That man look for me, from that man look for me by grand, something on a Jamaica grand in Oche at the staff party and say, you see you're going to reach far. You remind me of Ronnie and Lou. I make the man I go put the champagne, drink the champagne, I went down, not the joke. Immediately, man, wet up everybody, me say money.
Yeah.
If bus truck goes up, I went to know with champagne, the whole of who get wet, I touch on that champagne, I go get money. Because the man is the richest thing in Jamaica. So if you climb out water, I thought you should have happy. Yeah, tell you, man.
When do you get into a studio now to start recording? Because, okay, you're doing song and you're DJing on stage, so that's cool. But when did you get into a studio to record your first set of songs?
There was this producer named Jojo.
Channel One.
He had a son named China Burrow. China Burrow lived right across from in Independence City. From we and him hear me and one away on the sound, Duff Child, and come and say, oh, we don't come down at the studio. And we went down there. My half Chinese, that's why we call him Chigro. I have little nigga and little Chinese, so we call him Chigro.
Yeah.
So we go down there, we buck up Chigro and we talk, and then him carry to Jojo, and Jojo say, all right, let me hear it up on the rhythm. And the first lyrics I did was a tune named Cane Man. My first recording.
Cane Man.
Yeah, Cane Man, Cane Man. I am a Cane Man. No mother, no father, I am an orphan. All I was, I could have full of jump on. The reason why me all understand me no man, me never have nobody else to depend upon as time goes by. Me in a sufferation, back some matter two side, like a old vagga. And the way me spot it, you know? Yeah, never have no clothes, never have no. Well, me say me never have no shirt, or me never have no clothes. Only one suit, only one pants for my bottom. You know?
Yeah.
It's so long that, you know, some of the lyrics them drop out in a seawater. I have to go use net and collect it. Them in. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, by the time I gather up that part, I remember. Yeah. So I tell them, I have a little ugly bridge in a favor King Kong that I went away. You never have no transportation. Not even a bicycle. Would it pass something? But it was just all compact lyrics. After I did that, Cane Man, I am a Cane Man. Burro love it. So they put it out.
Okay, they came out.
Yeah, it came out. And you can't find them the record they know. Yeah.
What happened to them?
Them record they? Limited edition. Me only have one copy.
And it came out under Professor Nuts.
Yeah? Professor Nuts. At Disco Nut.
Professor.
And when I did that first song, that's the first experience in the studio. You know? Then after that now, the second song was Dignitary Stylish and Junior Frost. I did a song for them. I still remember the name of the song. But Bossy, when that song come out, everybody said, you start the recording now. It never reached anywhere until Dongleman came into the picture and I did first song for him in the bus.
Massive song.
In the bus.
Yeah. So you had two songs before.
Yeah, I had two songs before.
But it was in the bus that
in
really...
the bus I really cracked the ice.
Yeah. Did you like... You get reactions from people on song and stage. Did you like recording back then, or you figured this is what you're supposed to do as an artist?
One at a time, I didn't want to get more recordly inclined, but it's like me never have nobody to help me towards being that recording artist. And then now, finally and eventually, I found out that I am a more performer than a recording artist. I will stand up because the typical joker of who I am It's like more I express myself more to you on stage with the comedy than putting it on record. My feet say it now gonna come across fast enough. Like when me look you in the eye and knock you out the ground, then wet you up with beer and say
You
"Get
want
up
to
now."
see that reaction
The
from
reaction.
the people. Yeah.
That's what
you
it is. The reaction of the crowd when we shock with the joke.
Yeah.
So I more start doing this performance. I mean, I forgot Edna Manley for do performing arts. It's just developed instantly. Developed. Or we could have said instantaneously. Sure, me and my words, Demi. Yes, man. Yeah, man. So right away, it's like me just more push myself to be a stage performer than a recording artist. And if you tell me about studio, it's like, it's a no to me. But I know I have to do it.
Yeah.
So that's where now, after Dongleman now, we had the Dave Kelly came in and, we start a thing. Yeah. Then after the Dave Kelly, the Richie Steve will come now, Pat of Gold.
Strong.
Theatan Strong. So I saw it, but the first album, and only one album ever do in a lifetime. If you think about that, a DJ like me, one album in the bus.
And that came out in the 80s. That was
No,
Dongoman
Tanso
also?
Back album.
It's 2 albums you did or one?
No, one.
One, and it's called Tansobak.
Tansobak.
For Dongoman.
For Dongleman.
Yeah. How come you never did? Okay, how did the album do for you at that time there?
Dongleman just influenced me, say, watch, we are doing an album. But me say, me have no for me hard with picture in there already. Him say, no, not that album. Me headache, don't laugh, you will lose weight, Yeah, you will lose weight.
I don't have listen, I have zero problems with that, right?
Hello? I'm Mr. Cartel earlier. Yeah. Yeah, so, him influenced me to do the album. And we went to the studio with Wrong Move and Wrong Move, one name? Teeth? Wrong Move and Teeth Moss.
Aye.
Firehouse Crew.
Yeah.
And we sit down and we put the rhythms together. But it's not in one day, next day we make 2 more rhythm and so. And thus we come together and make the album. Right? So we get the rhythms together first, and then now Clive Hunt, this Bridget named Clive Hunt, producer, come in and then he now do the mixing, the studio part, Sorry, tell about that. Yeah. And I went through the whole ordeal of making that album. And I saw it come out. And then in the bus, we did it again, because remember, in the bus was the first one we done, so we just drop it on and just call it the Tansobak album.
Yeah. Because that was a
And
big
man, I
song
took
too.
it on you with us
Tansobak.
Tansobak. Yeah, you see that album have a couple of me hits them well, Bad Jimmy, Yeah, and it's a unique, an album like that is one of them like a antique album where you're not going to find it easily anywhere.
It's after where you'd find more of your stuff is like the Dave Kelly stuff. Down is where your 45 and your music is more accessible. The stuff before that, you'll find it here and there, but you won't find them as readily accessible.
No, them not prevalent like the Dave Kelly one, them and the Gold one, them.
So why didn't you do another album? You're wrong. As I said, you're wrong, Dave Kelly. I'm not sure if he offered your album. Richie Stevens and all.
No. Maybe if they had come up with it, say, well, let me could do album. Probably would have jumped to it. But nobody no come to me about the album. And it's like it in my head for make no damn album, because I am just a stage show person. I am just a performer. And everybody was saying, no, so put out the next album. But boy, it's...
That's not really in your part of what professional wants to do with his career. Say, okay, I have one, have couple 45. You don't want another album. That's not something in your mind.
No.
Yeah, in your career right now.
I don't call EP again.
EP is like with 5, 6 songs.
They put out something like a EP. Yeah, put one of them well-known one and 5 new one. We have planned to do one EP just as a teaser to the people, to all my fans them out there. That's the only thing I really do. Put out 5 new songs. You understand me? Because I write lyrics, but I don't study them. Because remember, first time when I can tell you, it was more influential for us to study lyrics when we was on sound system.
Got you. Because this is night after night, you're performing.
Yeah. But now you just write and put out. And then if you draw one of them on a new song on a record, that's it. No, if you go sit down like first time is one of... and then now the Alzheimer's are kicking in. Sweet, Yeah, man, dead with laugh. Yeah, man, it does kick in more time and you just say, sure.
Just low that.
Low it.
Another one of your things that you've done too, we've seen you acting, all right? As, what do they call you when I see you again? Grabsy, all right?
That's the acting part of it now. Performing arts. Self-taught performing arts, automatically you can adjust yourself to any character, any principles, anything. So you see that self-taught performing arts is just so hype. Just say, nuts can do it. I could go for Professor Nut and make him, see if him can play the part of Grabsy. And I did it.
Yeah.
We just become Grabsy.
Yeah, but you could, listen, when you seen your character, just looking at your character, you wanted to laugh, just looking at your character. You know what I mean? Every time I seen it, it seemed like this character was always into some get-rich-quick scheme, some kind of something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ginal is the first camera in Jamaica, Grabsy, You see, you love the foolishness, Yes. All right. Grabsy are the first camera, man. You see, I can tell you, being Grabsy, you have to be cunning. You are the person that people would love to hate. But them can't hate you because of your charisma or you come across to them.
They have a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. So I am always there for them. But in the meantime, I scam them and then friend them up back because, for instance, there was a part now where me, just improvising and it just come in, spontaneously, Get a money, get a deposit for hype. They say, hype. Look here, I get a deposit for you. And I have it here. You don't have to worry. I'm going to pack and take it and say, this is 50,000. Put it in your pocket and don't make nobody see it because there are a lot of beggars around here. Hype, go and check the money. Where you check it for? I give you 50,000. Why are you checking it? Yeah. Put it in your pocket because too much beggars here. But I depend 1, 2, 3, 4. So me go and say. But if you count it, you can get 45.
Yo, listen. What?
If you put it in your pocket, 50. If you check it, it's going to be 45.
Yo.
And have a good explanation, Let's say, man, that brother there.
Grabsy, boss.
Grabsy.
It's the right, they gave that man the right name, Grabsy.
Everybody love Grabsy, man. Because the things that we come across with, and the way we, articulately say certain things, No, it's even different, man.
No, man, that was funny.
And all them little funny part, it's me spontaneously put them in and them have to rewrite the script because it was just a bit no little spunk, And them say, I would be a good writer, I would be a good show writer if I was supposed to write, because whatever me I put in I can mash up the whole thing. People just laugh from beginning to end.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gifted for. But I cannot take a boring sitcom or a boring movie.
That's not you at
No.
all. You just seem like naturally you're a vibes person.
Exactly.
You're just vibes.
Yeah.
You're serious when it's time to be serious, But
Exactly.
like besides that, you're just vibes.
Yeah, man.
Whole heap of vibes.
All the little part that we have the funny night, I mean, automatically just drop them in.
When you want to go stole the banana chips. When
yeah,
your lyrics in the girl.
No, and don't even think about it. Then lucky, me did the one where we there one dance. Like a girl beg me, no, me beg a girl a dance. And back her up on a mango tree and she left and grab, see. Me hungry, but come buy me a curry goat now, me dep and cool now, baby. See, chum, just let me just finish that little dance, man. You know, the rubber dub dance thing. Yeah, man, see dep and, but me hungry, man, I want something for drink too. Me say, behave yourself, baby, love. Me say, me soon get something for you eat, man. And she dep and, all right then, and me dep and, no worry yourself, man. I will find something for you and I feel out the green mango them out there. That alone would kill people. Said, no worry, man. I soon find something for you to eat, but I feel the green
That's
mango.
what I done.
Yeah, Yeah, me say, cause the mango them did low, That Julie mango tree, I bar upon the root, and I feel out the mango them. I say, we soon get something for you to eat, man. They said, that alone, man. If we did come up with that, I didn't want to put that in the next episode before there. Oh, God. Yeah. Somebody got to live.
Did you act in The Bartender also?
The what?
The Bartender. That's the one with Orville Expressions.
The Bartender. I don't remember.
Was the only acting you've done was in Me and My Crew?
Me and my crew.
Okay.
Right. That's the only acting.
I swear, I don't know why I thought it was.
Yes,
I was
no.
mixing up for Bartender also.
No.
But another time we seen you on TV, and this was a long stint too, was for the
They all
Magnum Kings and Queen.
That was more like a judging,
But we've seen your personality shine through. This is where we're hearing Rogodat and all of that. This is where we're seeing Professor Nuts
Professor
in
Nuts.
his element.
Yes, because you get to express yourself. Just be the person you are. You understand me? And you get to develop certain slangs and styles and everything. Because Magnum are arms out, so you can't come with a little rogu and them thing there.
Yeah.
And that's now, that is what you call the catch line through the television. You use the eyes of the television to bring a catch line to the world. So when you say rugu, everybody love that, because if my little lady in our, old grandmother, the little old grandmother, catch on to the rugu thing, but she have fast teeth and, she can't say rugu too hard. So she said, rukumo, Mr. Nuts, rukumo. Sweet, She can't say rugu, she say rukumo. So, you just come with a catchphrase where everybody, me did come with one first, Kick out. Me did come with the kick out, I'm kicking the ball in them, and it's like you score that, it's a score that, and then me just change it from the kick out, because everybody pick up that like there's some DJ, like, kick out, and I change it to rugu. And first it was ruhu,
It was
ruhu.
Yeah.
Ruhu. That was the shot. Yeah, when times ruhu for that one, and everybody love it in ruhu. But Jamaican can't bother with the emphasis, because we are nothing with H, The business. Rugu.
That one
It's a
there.
rugu.
Yeah, that one
Me
there.
have to live with it. Yeah, give them a rugu for that, give them a rugu. And it just become rugu.
Yeah.
Me have to give them that.
How many seasons did you do on Magnum King and Queen?
Well, we had Skeleton Time season and we had Powder season. Oh, sorry. Let me get the right concept. You know me, I eat that though.
You're okay. If you're an idiot, you're the smartest idiot that I've ever come across in my life.
Yeah, man, my head no good, man. My head no good, man. Need prayers and counseling. Yes, we did how much? 11 seasons of Magnum.
That's how
And
many
that's
you did.
11 years.
That's how much you did, boss.
11 seasons.
Yeah.
And they coming like, time just flies like that thing.
But I think that's part of what kept you in the
In
people's
the
sight.
people's sight.
So as an artist,
In
but
the
now they known you as like a TV personality. So you just put
The
everything.
young generation, that's where them know Professor Nut from. Because they didn't know that there was a Professor Nut. Them hear the name, but they don't know the person. So that TV, that Magnum thing did a good part of my exposition. Where am I getting the vocabulary? It's not expose, exposition.
Exposition. Barry G. We're
Barry
gonna blame
G.
Barry G.
Yeah, man, the man full of argument is Sebastian. The man have some words, some vocabulary there, and them connect. Anyway, so it exposed me a lot. Younger generation see me and say, yeah, man, and then now me as a judge, judging the younger generation, them look up to me for good comments. And that's it. And, them know, say, boy, Professor, no, when Professor not pass, you pass. As a judge.
Yeah. From you, sir. Roga that?
Rogo that. Yeah,
rogo
from you
that.
give him the Rogo man, you're gone. Because them know anybody may give the Rogo man. Shut.
Right, true. Because even that same Rogodat, you would receive the first Rogodat 14 karat
Carrot gold microphone.
I had Jan sitting here a couple weeks ago, and she was part of the committee that helped put that
Put
together.
together, yeah.
She was the one that actually told
Janice.
me.
Was it Janice?
Janice Young, of course. Right here in this chair.
Janice was sitting here in this chair.
In this chair a couple weeks ago.
I lie. No, you know what? I'm a boss,
Yeah.
Yeah, man, when she ready, she just call me, man, and when she goes, yes, when that put a drape on you, say, you coming to the show? Yes, ma'am. I have to come, ma'am. A bad boy, man.
She was the one that actually told me
Yeah.
that this mic was like a couple of $1,000 for this.
Exactly.
This trophy here
yes,
was.
it's worth a handful.
What did it feel like now, you being in from the 80s, where now it was 2024 that you received it. What did it feel like to actually receive your flowers where people are saying, I you this? This is everything that you work for, we respect, and I you this right now. How did that feel?
Boss, I was elated and I feel good within myself that I was doing something good from the 80s coming up. For them to respect me now and give me a trophy or a flower, something of appreciation. I mean, Haitian. How the hell Haitian get into this now? Appreciation. Anyway, me tell you something, head no good,
Ah, boy.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
Lick, chip, where them got chip? No
Your
glass.
brain chip.
Yeah, brain chip, but the glass not there. Chip glass. You never talk up like that. Anyway, but some chip in agua. Or glitch. Yeah, I'm a glitch. Believe it or not, when I got that microphone, the committee that put that whole thing together really see it in themselves, said, no, we're telling us dead before you say it. And to me, giving me an award like that, it's more valuable to me than giving me a piece of wash over something if me ball over it. Say, thank you. When you look, you see it green.
Yeah.
Some look a wash over trophy where you say a man stay so with a mic and say, hello? No. Them give me something real. I have to put it in a vault. Lock it away because it's expensive. Now, if people who giving trophy would just come to the conclusion of giving a person something that is of value, that him Pitney or him Grand Pitney can come live or can sell that or do something with it. Hello? Cold and microphone. We don't much diamond in me and say, yo, that work.
But somebody like you would deserve that because you've used this same microphone, microphone.
F-U-N.
Yeah, and I'm listening, and you've
and you
touched
retain. That's a good thing. You retain.
And you've touched many lives with it.
Oh yes,
more than you could even imagine, meet, or even understand.
Right.
I would say at this point in your career, millions. And there's no way you could meet everybody's life that you've changed for the better, put a smile on their face.
Yes, and I can't meet everybody in person to the amount of people because that's what the media is for. The media broadcast it to millions of people. I like this guy. I've been China people meet me. They say, yeah, why they talking? The interpreter said, he likes your song. I say, I saw that's a song in China. You know? So it resonates across the world. A professor now become this household figure that people love. I couldn't reach those people without people like you, the media, and through songs. You know, and look at that. So many people just giving me that respect. No, and now me I get it now because they realize the whole changes of the music business and whatever is going on now, it's not of their liking or appreciation. Them more accept what's going on, the retro, what our era, our decade of music. Them say it's the best time of them life, listening those songs. So now, because of what I did, whenever they do no stupidness song, so them love me for that and say, why not? You really give us what we needed in your time. You know, they don't know, so they don't call it up. But in those time of we, Papa San, Stitch It Time, Admiral Bailey, General Trees, The Works, Metro, tell me.
You deserved it, boss. You
So
put in that
me
work.
that little flowers now. But one of them there, again, open the website, and again, all one hat and say, all I want to put money in this, I am hat angling that pan, I don't have a pan, I have a hat, and I'm trying to hat angle on this website. I need some money to buy 2 baby crib and a nipple bottle, right? Who can help me out? Yes. Like a foot decap. I mean, Andy.
It just goes on so different character.
Yeah, man. Anybody can help me.
You were born to enter. I can't see you doing any other job but entertainment. You've ever had another job besides entertainment, or it's always been entertainment?
I can't. No, I had a trade. Technician is my trade.
Okay.
Any equipment I can fix amplifiers. It's right. You know, computers, the work. You know, I am in semiconductors. I know this thing, but you know,
Entertainment
take over the whole of my life. You know, that's what I would do. I would be like a technician to fix your TV or this or that way in any form. If me never come to entertainment, I maybe them would have forced me up in the police force. Yeah, forced me up in the force, and because I had that mind to be some military or where they call it, constabulary or military. I had that mentality. But the entertainment thing just jump in the middle and separate me from the military and the constabulary and the technician and just take over. And then I found out that I'm more comfortable. Being a comedian, talking to you, making you laugh, it made me feels good.
Knowing that you can make other people feel good makes you feel good.
Exactly. As long as you laugh, me all right. That's why I mean I like sulky people. I mean I like serious people. When you know they're around me, broke my energy. And you know, you have some man we go on like them can't like them jawbone tough, like them eat too much bone. Yeah. What?
Listen, you know why we're in Toronto, right?
Yes.
You know why you're here again, right? Okay.
Yes.
Let me ask you, if you were to take a random guess, how many times do you think you've been to Toronto?
You know that it's uncountable because I do a lot of Jamaica Day. Would have to go through the whole 9 passport them and look back at each visa. 1 visa, 2 visa, and then no, I could give you a proper estimate of how many times. Because some of the visa them wholly drop out of this passport. Them time is like them pierce them in, but they can fall out.
Yeah.
So now me have to pick up visa going. Canada visa, you know. America usually print their own with ink, but Canada used to paste it in, and then now the glue left them. So if me hold up one of my old passport and go, you think I fail Canada visa like yes. When we go to rocket man, when you look at this visa fly all over me say, oh, you see that though? Can't tell me something no come to Canada enough time. Yeah man. So I've been here a lot. I'm coming here from the mid-80s, you know, going to the early 90s.
Them time they would be like on stir.
All right, let me tell you from when me I come to Canada, from they have honest head.
Boss, this man said honest head, bro.
Thinking about that.
Honest head.
From Eaton Center was Eaton Center. From honest head, when my wife said, it's great, you know. I used to love that advertising, you know.
No, you've been around, so you've been to like P&D Uptowns by Jane and Finch, DJ and Spanky Stereograph, so Upset.
Where the top DJ from up there, the name again?
Bobby Zaro.
Bobby Zaro. From Bobby Zaro was a picnic. Bobby Zaro couldn't take me and son when we drop in a town, you know.
Yeah.
Bobby Zaro. When he hears me and son come at town, you know, the man gear up with about 49,000 lyrics. Him just start right. Oh, son and notes are come right. And he start right, you know.
Yeah.
Body sitting around there, you know, man.
Bobby Zaro.
Bobby Zaro.
And then he went to Bubba Zaro.
Bubba, yes,
Yeah.
I heard. And he was the only DJ up here to contend with. And that bass bad man. That bass man, there was a bad... I used to love hearing DJ. But him and son always at it. Bobby Zaro and Papa San always... Because, you know, him is a fighter, you know, and Bobby Zaro in our back now. But eventually and gradually, you have to tell son, say, that's the man's domain. You don't go up there going like you want to come bad up the man like you're bad up stitching. And eventually him cool, him no bother with Bobby Zaro. The two of them, I think they end up in a one dance where them even combinating and with Michael different. Yeah. So that was good. So from them time, I'm about.
Yeah. That's a long time.
Oh God, I love those days of Toronto. Initial stage of Toronto.
Early dancehall vibes, or we're just figuring it out
Just
as a
it's
city.
like it just a developing, you know, man. It was here, you know, but it was taking a trend. It was trending slowly.
Yeah.
Until it does happen that me and son just come and it just open.
God.
It open. Then all of a sudden, Canada start flood out with entertainer.
A lot of entertainers, if you
That
check
time
from those
Jane and
times.
Finch married. Finch is married to Jane.
But that's where the club was. P&D Uptowns, right at the corner of Jane and Finch, in a downstairs place. That's where you see Stereograph, Spunky Stereograph.
Yes.
That's where they were playing.
Yes, I remember. First time I come live here, first time I came here, they placed me at Jane and Shepherd. Those were the days.
Yeah.
Walk from Jane, go up to the Finch Mall.
Jane and Finch Mall, yes.
And I never forget that little mall. Everything what you want is in that little mall.
So why do you think you still have the staying power till 2025 to still be coming here and pleasing the Canadian audience?
Comedy never die. Comedy will never die. It always rejuvenates itself. It's like a joke when you want to hear over and over. So that is me. right about now, people just appreciate love me for what I did before. Because they want to hear it back. And sometimes even carry it back with a little difference. Put little clothes on it and give it to them.
Freshen it up. Give it a
Yeah,
2024, 2025
yeah, just up
name
it up,
and
right.
yeah.
But with professionals, you have to expect the unexpected. Because you don't know when I come with more time. We just come with something spontaneous, bloop and just mash you up.
To tell you the truth, I don't even think you know what you're going to come with sometimes.
That's it.
It just
It
happens.
just pops out.
Yeah. Because that's what you're here for right now at the JCA this Friday. You and Itana.
JCA, Jamaica Canadian
Association.
Association.
Yep. You guys are here for one more year upon them.
Okay, let me put on my spectacles and look at you good, because this is where the professor kick in. Yes, all right, let me put this dim view of life glasses here and put on my spectacular. Oh, are you? What are you? Yeah, I don't know if it's you, but it look like you. Yes,
Me.
yes. So wait. The Kings of Kings 30th anniversary. Right? The Kings of Kings 30th anniversary Jubilee. Jubilee. Anyway, I'm going to pass this up before picnic come in the picture. Jubilee, yeah, okay. Celebration. No, Haile Rastafari, one of the most conscious Ras, one of the most accepted Ras. The man cool tell Captain Barker have a ball and give him back the money, man. When him get, hear about it? Haile do a show, that's every show you have to creep before you walk. A long time show where we and Barker them, the day and Barker. The show never went right, but Haile is a man to emerge. Haile come and say, why Barky? It not really go good still, but lose a lot and you have to honor my word, man. See your envelope here. Go on with it. So Barky take with that Barky hold the envelope slowly and I look for Haile and the pan. Haile, look where you make me affair go do. Give me back the money, man. Even because when the man comes so plain diligent, look at me affair, give me back the money. You're too nice, Haile. I'm mad. So that's why we love Haile, because that man to him word. If him say A, he mean A. You know back. Anyway, one more year upon them. That's the title, the team title of it. One more year upon them. Haile Dread, Itana, Professor Nut, and Tony. Now, think about that lineup then. Those four entertainers. Well, them have me and Itana as a headline, beautiful. And Itana, she's a very good singer,
Extremely.
It's the first mega really meet her.
What you say?
And the first mega meet Itana, All this time I hear about this Itana. First mega meet her.
Wow.
So say, it's a reception exception.
Yeah.
Yes? Yes. Oh, God. Now, people, this will be on the 30th, right? And the 30th would be Friday? Friday coming. Now, Friday coming, only thing says a normal night, it's not going to be normal, with me and Italy. And remember, we have a host of other artists there. We're just talking about the four where they are part of so. Haile Ras, Itana, Professor Nut, Tony and Tony. Now, tell Tony and Tony, don't come near me, woman, because I have a style for and I sing some like a sweet song near people, woman. Now come near me, woman, Tony. Keep yourself away because you're an influencer to take away, woman, with your little voice. I am serious about it too. Yes. So this one more year pandemic thing, it's in head of, I think it's St. Mary High School. They're donating I think it's up 900 children in that school where, Eilidh Dread and a committee gonna give back something to St. Mary High School. And don't feel away, this is not we coming here. Right now, me not charge Eilidh for coming. I don't think me charge Eilidh Dread for come at this one more year upon them thing. 30th anniversary, me and Eilidh a roll too long. Yeah, for Eilidh, it's shorter than that. see, you love the foolishness, I am not in here and up to no foolishness. With
No foolishness, yes. None.
Yeah, man, for Eilidh, it look like that, man. Nee, guti kaka Eilidh, look at Eilidh. Now Eilidh get turned big and ras. Now, to see that Eilidh grow up and putting all this together in aid of the St. Mary High School, it warms my heart to know. If anybody come to this event, you're not contributing to us, to we. Because whatever, the little bit of pants when they come and give us, we are going to endorse it back to the children, to those needy ones in St. Mary High School.
And this is like a full circle moment for you because, again, remember your roots is St. Mary. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like...
Now you're talking. The
full
Wellington
circle.
district in St. Mary. So when Eilidh Dread said St. Mary, that's what hit me. I said, wow. Maybe me look a far cousin them. Which I don't know. But at least we're doing something for a needy cause. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to, give a helping hand, stretch forward, just come. Any little thing you come, they come do. If you buy a food, we just appreciate of that. Just come enjoy yourself. Because, may I tell you the truth, it's going to be dinner and show and dance. Remember, right? With DJ Specs, the boss, he's the boss.
Of course.
And I heard that you'll be there doing some kind of paparazzi. What's the right name?
It's a secret.
It's paparazzi or what's the name?
Papa harass me.
Papa harass me. I'm going. You need prayers and counseling. You need it.
Only somebody like you would bring out that out of my mind.
Yeah, bring out the madness in you. Papa harass.
Papa harass me.
Yeah. Because I heard that it was Papa, the real, what?
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi. That's right.
Yeah.
So we call it Papa harass me.
Yes.
Them very harassing when they're ready for chew it up, man. Run you down,
Papa harass me.
Papa harass me. People don't follow it. So you're gonna be there as a Papa harass me, and you know where the ticket to your glass is better than my one for
Ticketgateway.com. That's where you'll find everything right there, as he said.
Yes.
Kings of Kings 30th anniversary, the Jubilee celebration. One more year upon them, featuring Eilidh Ross, Itana, Mr. Professor Nuts, and Tony Anthony inside of the JCA this Friday, November 30th. Make sure to get your tickets right on Ticket Gateway and all authorized ticket outlets. Remember, you heard it here first from me and Mr. Professor Nuts. Mr. Nuts, this conversation, again, short of nothing. And again, there's still so much more to go.
Oh, God.
But we're just leaving them on this one here.
We are just cruising.
Yes.
You don't just dish out the whole of the rare here.
Yeah.
Because if me sit down and start tell you about dancehall story from A to Z,
But then that's what it is. So you see
you
next time.
are here all of that. That's why I'm telling you, say you're fast, You're inquisitive.
Well, I love
you are
those.
an inquisitor. You are very inquisitive. You want to know my story. And
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you my story. My secret not going to be on no website, no site, no web. I am not telling the announcing nothing.
Nothing.
No spider, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, next time we link, what I want to talk about strictly is your 80s dance hall experience, those clashes with Jaro and GT, the Love Child, the Stereo One, the Creation, the Papa Sanses. That's what we're going to strictly talk about.
The Wally, the
Listen, the Dome Beat in New York. That is strictly what we're talking about next time.
Yeah, that's just a one-on-one
Yeah.
thing about
Strictly
dance.
that.
Right.
Mr. Nuts,
You know, I'm a rate you.
I rate you even more, boss.
So you want me to sit down now and talk all the thing about your money?
We'll talk after you.
Come here like Malibu. Man come to Malibu and say, Malibu, I want you to do a dance to me. You know. Then the time Malibu just come down with hate ring on that finger here and hate the pan the hand of chaparita and about 9 gold chain, you know, some little fine chain, so, you know, and the man come and say, Malibu, I want you to come and dance, you know, from Portland there, you know. And, you know, I want you nice it up, you know, man. Malibu just look on them chain and ring them and go, so, your money. Your money. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you don't have money, you can't talk. I laughed that day. No, Malibu, man. He died, you know that.
Yes.
Yeah, Malibu.
Yeah.
He was part of the creation crew where came to New York with me, Papa San.
Yeah.
First time me I go foreign is me, Papa San, Malibu, Flatty Rankin. And we land in the Bronx with Downbeat, man. I will stay amongst Downbeat. It was an experience, my first experience in the Bronx, and then that's where I fall in love with the Bronx because it was like Bronx was my home. Now Brooklyn becomes Queens, rather. But boss, if me sit down and tell you about the dance all the time from them to, and there's a whole series of it before the Clinton Lindsay creation and the Papa San stuff. This is where the Love Child ends and the new era begins.
But then that's where I
That's
said I want to
another
take in
episode.
that episode because there's so much. There's so much. We're talking, you've been flying for over 40 years, boss. There's so much. We just take a little piece as we can.
Yes.
This is the last one I have for you. And you brought it up. I want to end on a serious note now. As you said, Malibu died. Coca T just passed the other day. Junior Biles just passed the other day. Too. General Trees is sick. Lieutenant Sitchy, he's sick. These are a lot of your co-workers that you've seen grow up with, you worked with them.
Yes.
When you look at them and you look, say, a lot of them died, a lot of them are sick, does that make you look at your life and your legacy and see what it is that you want to leave here after you're passed and gone?
Where's about the life and the legacy again?
You seeing all of these greats pass, get sick and stuff. Does it ever make you look at your own mortality?
Yes, it makes
and figure out what you want your legacy to
be like.
Yeah, when you're gone.
My legacy, me no want us gone and forgotten, you know, because the thing is that when you're dead, it's like them just go throw it down the what you call it?
The morgue.
Not the morgue, the cemetery. And after them say, all right, me not go see you again. And the back turn, everybody gone about them life. Now, that's a regular for somebody that has passed. But being remembered is the legacy. That's why you have your legacy. That's what gonna make you live on in the minds of people. So do good with your legacy. Concrete a legacy. Make your legacy become something of a household item that somebody can look at, see, hear, and say, well then, that is Professor Nutt. Legacy, that's part of his legacy, you understand me? So the music that I leave them with is the comedy. That's my legacy right now. And if I was to pass, there is nobody else who can pick up that mantle, that baton of Professor Nutt. The real way to continue that legacy. So my legacy would have to live on through the minds of the people until somebody who can pick it up and that is not a carbon copy thing. Just pick it up the real way and say, that's the next Professor Nutt. That person reminds me of Professor Nutt, that living person.
But you're still, your name is still, and your legacy is still being lived through them right now.
Through them.
You're still remembered in your heart and your soul.
So live through the people, the minds of the people, because yes, that's what I leave embedded in them.
That's the legacy right there.
And that indelible. thing that I leave with them.
That indelible mark.
That mark, yeah. Oh my God, never rub out. So, believe it or not, seeing the guys them around me going, it doesn't let me fear that. It doesn't let me fear that I have to go one day. You understand me? The fear that I have, when I get around the cemetery, I never go walk with FB one long there. I'll be on the top of them, I go back. No, I'm not going there. No. Well, not care, I'm going, I'm not. Hello. Chat boy. When I have peer breaks, me draw.
You mean you're a different character, boss. This has been fun. What? This has been extremely fun from beginning to end. And again, it's just either jokes to laugh, and even we could get serious and talk about serious topics and serious things because we're still living in a serious world.
I feel it from my friend and my co-workers, and I say, me just pray for them, and God just give them a little more time in life for them to recuperate with you. A lot of them, See, when I really so cockatied, tuna ball, I said, what's going on? But you see, from John Holt and Dennis Brown, they go, and then Mr. Gregory goes a bloom and say, wow.
You know it's serious.
It's serious. Brenda, boop. You understand me? They could find like one name, when we sing the song, I say, oh God. Let's say, him not have no money. Him don't have no money. Fine Vybz singer, the man. Oh God. Roddy Thomas. From Roddy Thomas. That's why you say, whatsoever you consume. Listen me good. I'm saying this straight up. Let me say it straight and tell you. Be careful at what you consume. Too much of one thing good for nothing. Right? I'm not telling you what to eat or drink, but do it moderately. Consume at a steady pace. Monitor your blood level. Monitor your sugar level. You understand me? That is the thing. If you smoke, just be a smoker. If you drink, just be a drinker. Don't combine the two. You see me? And don't overdo certain things. That's what contributes to the demise of you and your life when you OD certain things that you consume. Consummation. That's what keeps you alive, and that's what kills you.
All in the same breath.
Telling you.
Mr. Nuts.
It's a pleasure
Yeah.
to have this conversation with you. You hear what I said?
Pleasure. Yeah.
Let's put it in proper context. Woman, pleasure. Man, pleasure. You have pleasure with woman, so no time is a pleasure. No, it's not no pleasure with him. He's ugly. He's a man.
It's a pleasure.
Woman, it's pleasure. Man, it's a pleasure. I am pleased to have this conversation.
Thank you. My.
With the hypocrite smile.
Nuts. Listen, excellent, epic conversation.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, I will never forget this. Little,
You understand?
And this is to make the people after on to acknowledge that we are here. All who highly say, I go there, them there. I just take this little time out to come have a conversation with this ugly brethren. And film ugly doesn't start with U, G, L. No, it starts with H in front. That hugs him. Hug him up. The ugly. Hug him. You know what I'm going.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast.
Yes.
And we are out.
Cut.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.